Hello, and welcome to a brand new series where I take janky combos and I break them down for you. I show you how they work on the battlefield and what cards you can use to facilitate these combos. These are mostly EDH combos, but if the cards are legal, there's no reason why they can't work in other formats like Modern. So let's get right into this. Today our combo is going to be focusing on the big bad Izzet dragon, Niv Mizzet, the one and only. Except I'm kinda lying because the combo part of this card was just reprinted in his newest iteration of Niv Mizzet Parun from Guilds of Ravnica. Now these are two different cards, they have their differences as you can see, but their main combo aspect is the same and we'll get to that in a second. As a way to be topical with this new release, we will use Niv Mizzet Parun as the example for the remainder of the video. Yes, the Niv Mizzet that looks like his face was recently hidden with a brick.
Your face! God damn it!
But enough of my shitty joke. What do we like about Niv Mizzet? Well, what we like about him is that line on him there that says whenever you draw a card, Niv Mizzet deals 1 damage to any target. So how can we exploit that? Well, let's look at what cards we can use within the dragon's colors, blue and red. Right off the bat, we have Curiosity. For 1 blue, it's an enchantment, and whenever enchanted creature deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. So, that's pretty self-explanatory. Niv Mizzet deals 1 damage to an opponent. We draw a card off of Curiosity. Because we draw a card, the Parun deals another 1 damage. So pretty straightforward. Are there any other cards we can use for redundancy, especially in EDH? Yeah, we got Ophidian Eye. For 2 more, you get Curiosity with Flash. And we also have it on a creature in Tandem Lookout, where it and any creature soul bonded to it has a Curiosity effect. Although, with this card, you really want to hope you can ping your opponents to death before you deck yourself, because this is not a May ability, you must draw the cards. Pushy bastard. But for simplicity's sake, we'll just use Curiosity and show you how it looks on the battlefield. So here's our battlefield. We're playing against our opponent, who may or may not be a douchebag. And we have our battlefield in front of you, our graveyard off to the side, and our library. On the field we have our wonderful Mr. Mizzet, and Curiosity attached to him. Now, unlike Niv Mizzet the firemind, Parun cannot start the combo off himself. We need another card that allows us to draw a card to start the combo, or we need to draw a card at the start of our turn. So for simplicity, let's say we draw a card at the start of our turn. We draw our 1 card. This triggers Niv Mizzet's ability to deal 1 damage to any target. Hint, choose your opponent. We target our opponent dealing 1 damage. This triggers Curiosity. Because Niv Mizzet dealt damage, we may draw a card. We choose to draw a card dealing 1 damage, and so on. We get to draw again and again until we ping our opponent to death. And that's a combo. Pretty self-explanatory. But let's look at something else. Let's replace our Niv Mizzet with the older Niv Mizzet, the firemind, who still combos with Curiosity. But we're not going to do that, so say goodbye to Curiosity. Instead, we're going to bring in Mind Over Matter, an expensive reserve list card. Now, if you can't afford that, that's okay. But I'm tailoring not just to cheap jank, but to posh jank. So what does Mind Over Matter do? For 4 blue and 2, you get an enchantment that basically says you can discard a card to tap or untap any artifact, creature, or land. So how do we get a combo with this? Well, it's easy. Our Niv Mizzet, who doesn't have summoning sickness, we can tap him to draw a card. This draws us a card. Because of that, it triggers Niv Mizzet. Whenever we draw a card, we deal 1 damage to a creature or player. We target our opponent, and we hit them for 1. Now we'll use Mind Over Matter. We'll then discard that card we just drew, targeting Niv Mizzet to untap him. And then we'll tap him to draw a card and repeat the process over and over again until our opponent is dead. Again, pretty straightforward. And that's it. That's how you combo with Niv Mizzet. But what if you want to add a 3rd color? It'll make it less consistent, but is there anything another color can add? Like if you wanted to run green, blue, red. And yeah, there is. You get Keen Sense. It's a color shifted Curiosity for 1 green. You also get Snake Umbra For green and 2, you get Curiosity, a +1/+1 buff to the creature, and the protection of Totem Armor. So what about red, blue, black? Do we get any benefits from that? Well yeah, you get another card, Helm of the Gas Lord. As long as enchanted creature is blue, it gets +1/+1, and whenever it deals damage to an opponent, you draw a card. And finally, what about blue, red, white? Do we get any additions with white? And yeah, we do, in this strange card that not many people think about, Swans of Bryn Argyle. Now this doesn't directly kill your opponent, but it facilitates you to find other combo pieces. Now the Swans are a 4/3 flyer, and they say if a source would deal damage to the Swans, prevent that damage, that source's controller draws cards equal to the damage prevented this way. So we draw a card, we ping our Swans, the damage is prevented, and we get to draw one card. We then get to target something else for 1 damage, presumably our Swans, and we keep going. Now this allows us to draw our whole deck if we want, or draw until we find a combo piece and then start redirecting that damage to our opponent. Either way, I think it's pretty fun to stab some invincible Swans for value. And that's it! They're all your combos with the new Niv Mizzet Parun. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comments down below. And have you ever tried to pull off this combo? How'd it work for you? I like it. I actually do. It's not me just being sarcastic. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share, because there will be much more combo breakdowns coming out. So until the next time when I'm breaking down some janky ass combo for you, keep having fun, keep playing your jank, and I'll see you on the interwebs.